Anna and I were not very close. 4 years since she came to the US, and all that I know was that she went to the same mosque as I did. Like every now and then we would see each other, but we would never really acknowledge each other. My girlfriend and I have been dating for this past year, and that's the only thing that has aided me to acknowledge her existence, which is great, I guess. Beginning of 2018, on June, my girlfriend tells me that Anna's leaving to Indonesia in July of 31st, and she wanted to bring her a surprise, which was to spend all that we have left for Anna. She wanted to make a few moments in the US for Anna and make it grand and spectacular, but she would need my help. And of course, our boyfriend would say, "Of course, my dear," and I would lovingly do so. And I said some things along the lines, which would be, "I don't really know her," but I did anyway. And the first thing she wanted was to go to IKEA, and we brought her there, and all that she wanted to look at was the furniture, which is really nice, and it had some nice Swedish words which we made puns out of. Apparently, she knew how to create a great sense of humor, which was similar to mine. And it was food that really mattered, and who doesn't love food? I guess nothing really made Anna displeased. She was a very simple person, which is great. The next thing she wanted was to go to the water park, which we went with a few of our friends in our friend circle that knew Anna as well. And we got to bond, we got to slide down those painfully torturing slides which hurt our backs, but it was fun because we get to converse with each other, and who doesn't love a good communication with your friends, of course. And every now and then, every day or so, we would hang and we would want to spend the most that we have together with Anna, and we grew closer and closer as best friends in the end. The last day was the day she was about to leave. She was fully packed and she was living in her temporary hotel. And we didn't want her to leave so soon, so we followed her to the airport where we said our goodbyes and took our pictures. She hugged everyone and she cried. And we were really upset. And when she hugged me, that's what triggered something in me. It was the fact that I hadn't spent enough time with this person, that I'm feeling this way, that it was too soon to say goodbye. This kind of dates back to 2010 when my grandmother passed away, and which really showed some grief with my mother. She would tell me for 2 weeks or even more about the things she did in the past and how she used to tend to me and consider me a king or of some sorts, which I didn't understand at the time when I was really young. I was 10 and now I'm 18, and this kind of relates, but I guess a death of a grandmother and the loss of a friend might not seem like it matters or correlates, but to me they seem pretty similar. And that's something to take care of, because when Anna left, I felt something that was lost. It was that I regretted not being friends with her. And this past few weeks after she's gone, I've just thought to myself why I hadn't been friends with her. It was, and this relates to the theme of Elegy, which is like the lament over a loss of a dead, over the loss or the dead, which was the loss of a friend. And this was the first experience that I've had of a friend that just died. Thank you.